drama story. If you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified whenever a new video is out. If you have subscribed, thanks. You can follow us on Facebook using the link provided. Relationship 21st century. Do you wonder what kind of relationships we have today? Had you ever compared this relationship to the one in many years ago, and asked yourself what did our elders did to maintain that strong relations? It is easy and understandable. What did they had? They had faith, hope, and trust, things that are being pushed to the edge nowadays, the things that we lost. However, how strong was their faith, trust, and hope, the ones that sustain their strong relationships? They might had as strong enough compared to ours. So let us explore the 21st century relationships. Part 1. This is story of a little friend from random village where love is not texting like in our big cities. Right now, I have my grandmother aged 103 years old. I had spent a little time with her, but I learned something too strong. What we do are a base of the way our society works, or genetically inherited, but also I learned that our acts determine how strong our relationships are. One day I broke in a bucket. May you guess what I was thinking to do with it? I planned to buy a new one and throw that away, but she directly told me to take it to the man who repair them as soon as possible. For me to take it there was never in my thought, even though the price was little compared to buying a new one. I was thinking that it is the hardest thing compared to buying a new one. The other day I bring back the repaired bucket, and then she thanks me. I was wondering what might be thankful if I did not bring the new one at least, but I learned something big. I am a person who likes watch, and I had many watches home. The ones that was broken, I did not try to repair them but buying new ones. Did you start to wonder where that story is taking us? After all those things I had done to her, I asked her my question at last. What do you guess is the main cause of increase in divorce? The answer she gave me describes the 21st century relationships. She said, back then we used to keep things that we need, and never let anything we need to go away. The same to the ones we loved. When something was broken, we repaired them, not to throw them away like you. No matter how strong is your relationship, when you lack faith in others you start to think about ending relationship, but for us, it was not like that. We started to consider what we could do to have that faith back without letting all things fall apart. We had hope back then that everything can turn around as they used to be. Even though sometimes we failed to turn things around, we tried so hard with hope and faith, but it was the same too for many people, so that the relationship at the end restored. I hope you catch me up. After arguing with someone, what is the thing you think to do next? I am not a big gambler, but if I were, I would bet my money on the fact that you start to replace him/her rather than solving your problems. The fact that you lose hope and faith in your relationship, the same thing that happened when your mobile phone is broken. Rather than repairing the phone, you buy a new one. After arguing with your girlfriend or boyfriend, you search for the new one even though it is hard, compared to solving problem with the previous one. If you are still in college or high school, ask yourself on number of friends you had lost for a small fact. Moreover, ask your eldest family member or family friend how long it been since they are friends. You will understand the difference between. Do you guess that they had not argued at even once? No, they argued many times but at last solved their problems, as there was no one who wanted to lose the other. I bet that you start to think of the fact that back then things were few and expensive, so that people focused a lot on taking care of what they had rather than buying expensive new ones. Me too, I had such guess, but I get a good answer. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like and share. Your subscription means a lot to me. If you like this video and want another one like this, or have any question, just type in comment section. I will get back to you as soon as possible.